Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I'm bringing you guys some more Pixelmon here on the PocketPixels Network. We are about to throw down for Pixelmon Red. You guys already know. If you guys enjoy this series, and I know you guys do, be sure to hit that like button down below. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We've got our upcoming event board going on right here, and there is a tournament on Saturday the 21st, so make sure you guys tune into that. And then we've got some karaoke and all that good stuff. And the summer sale, 20% off, is still going down right now, so don't miss out on that. We've got some really exciting stuff. And if you missed the last one, man, oh my god, we found our first Marked Shiny in Pixelmon. Wingman the Clouded, or the Cloud Watcher rather, I'm underwater. I remember I like hit underwater earlier to end the last episode. But we did find Wingman the Cloud Watcher, which was really cool, dude. Honestly, getting a Marked Shiny was a massive win. So you guys know what we like to do, man. We're gonna start off trying to find a cool shiny. We've got the Grass Electric Gym, which I kind of threw last time. We're gonna hopefully have a better chance this time. And then we are gonna check out some new crates, as there is the Fountainhead Guardian crate, which I actually haven't checked out yet. So we've got a lot to do. Let's get it started. Gonna try something a little different today, and we're gonna hunt in a mesa biome. I feel like that's fun. I don't know what we're gonna find here, whether it's gonna be anything relevant or good for the gym, but let's look around and see what we can do. Yo, shiny right there, shiny Houndoom! Bro, look how majestic that is! Wow! That's actually sick, and of course, Houndoom does have a Mega Evolution, Mega Houndoom. Look at that! Wow, okay, I have to grab some other Pokemon from my PC so I don't actually fail this. Although I do have Park Bowls and stuff, I should be okay. Let's just grab a few things. Let's grab Flapple too. And let's catch this thing. Wow, dude, that is actually crazy. Super good luck right away. I'm just gonna use a Park Bowl because we know it's gonna work. I don't wanna fail the shiny. And we're gonna get a shiny Houndoom right away. I'm not quite sure Houndoom is gonna be good enough for me to try to use for this upcoming gym, but I'm really stoked that we found it. That was so fast. That was so fast. That was probably one of my fastest shinies I think I've ever had with the shiny boost tokens. I will gladly take that. And we catch it. It's 26 IVs, which is pretty bad, I would say. But let's see if we have anything good for it. Does it have a mark? It does not, right? Because it would show it ahead of time, right? I think it would show it if it had a ribbon. Yeah, it does not have a ribbon. It's a naughty nature. It's huge. And it's got early bird. What a great shot. Can you ride it? Oh, you can ride it. I'm riding on my Houndoom. Look at that. Just me riding on my Houndoom, jumping around on my Houndoom. Very, very cool, dude. It was such a great spawn. Wow, massive W's already to start the day. Okay, so I made some small tweaks to the team here. I now have Hidden Power Ground on Scoops, and I've also decided to bring Orbits instead of Frostmoth because I feel like he's a little bit better being able to set up. I feel like there's an opportunity for us to set up Calm Minds and ultimately sweep with a potential Calm Mind sweep. So that's what we're gonna try for the Hardmode Gym Electric Grass. Let's see if we can do it, guys. Okay, we got our team lined up. We're bringing Galvantula to set up Sticky Webs. We've got Orbeetle, Flapple, Assault Vest, Excadrill, the Rapid Spin, Crobat with Choice Span to deal massive damage, and then Vanilluxe with Snow Warning Choice Scarf to do work. Let's get it going and see if we can beat this gym on our second attempt. They're actually kicking things off with a Superior here, which is a little bit different than kind of what I've anticipated. I think it's in my best interest to actually just go for Bug Buzz here and deal as much damage as possible. Just because I don't want to risk him starting to Leaf Storm me and start to get a lot of special attack boosts. I'd love to set up Sticky Web, but I also don't want to give him a +2 special attack boost, or a speed boost from Contrary. I can always deal with Superior later. So he's actually going to Substitute, and Bug Buzz goes through Substitutes, and we knock out the Superior turn 1. What an incredible turn for us. Let's go. My opponent probably predicting me to go for the Sticky Web, as you would normally expect Galvantula to do. But in this case, we get a huge lead there. Here comes Rotom Heat, which is most likely going to try to go for an Overheat here. I just click Sticky Web. There is no reason for me not to click Sticky Web here. It could have Defog, but we're going to see that Overheat come off and knock me down to my Focus Sash. This is a-okay. I will say that this Rotom is a little tricky for me to deal with. Like, my team actually matches up really poorly against him. If I look at the Pokemon that I have, I do have Mold Breaker Excadrill though, I think I'm Mold Breaker Excadrill. I think my best play here is honestly just Bug Buzz for chip damage and see if I can find out what item this thing might be carrying and see if he wants to go for Defog if he has it. He actually goes for Volt Switch and knocks me out, so we're gonna get that Rotom out of here. He's not Scarf, he's not Specs, he's just an offensive Rotom, which is okay. Here comes Rillaboom coming out, and this is actually a-okay for me because I could just go Wingman, and Wingman's super good here because if he goes for fake out, I can always deal with it, and I can honestly just go for choice span and U-turn and force him out. So this feels like a really, really easy play for me to just go for U-turn. He's gonna switch out into Madness Zone, which we kind of anticipated. Madness Zone is gonna be a problem in this match. I get a U-turn off, which is very nice. What's this play if I go Drillburt and just click Earthquake? Rillaboom most likely, right? Rillaboom comes in. I feel like Orbits, it's a little early to bring Orbits out, but I do get a Calm Mind off right away, and I could probably stall him out, especially with Terrain up. The problem is Madness Zone is not gonna take that much damage from stored power, so I would need a lot of boosts. Let's do it. Let's go Orbits, and let's click Calm Mind, and let's see what happens. He actually Volt Switches out and does a tremendous amount of damage. That tells me that it's likely that he's Choice Scarf, because I do have Sticky Webs up, right? So, yeah, I think that he's got to be Choice Scarf on that Madness Zone, so that's good to know. And in comes Rotom, so I do get a Calm Mind up. Rotom comes out. I don't know how much Rotom's Overheat does here. He's not Specs. Part of me really wants to find out. I think I'm going to click Recover. And if I die to Overheat, then I die to Overheat. But we know he's not Specs. So let's see how much this Rotom does with Overheat. It's going to do a lot, but I feel like Orbeetle can take one. Orbeetle's really bulky. It can't. It can't. So he actually just straight knocks me out. Okay. I think I have to go Drillburt here. And I do have Mold Breaker. I'm going to assume my opponent knows that I have Mold Breaker. And I'm not going to Earthquake, and I'm just going to go for the Iron Head. If they stay in, then that tells me that they didn't see that I had Mold Breaker, right? Like, we're going to have to assume that they see that. And they do go Rillaboom here, which is good. So, I get the big Iron Head off, which does good amounts of damage to him. My play here is I do have to go Wingman every time, unfortunately. And Rillaboom does switch out and go into Madness Zone. So, Madness Zone is very problematic here. I have to assume this thing is going to try to go for an electric move, Volt Switch. So, I'm just going to hard switch out. I could U-turn. I probably should U-turn. Actually, I don't know why I didn't just U-turn. If I could cancel my move, I would. I should have just U-turned. I think he probably does. Yeah, he does HP Fire, which does a good amount of damage to me. That's okay. I think now at this point, it is the time for me to go for... do I Iron Head or do I Earthquake this time? I think I Iron Head this time. Again. Yeah, that was a bad play. I should have stayed in. But I should have U-turned, actually, is what I should have done, because then I would have at least gotten some chip damage off. But he's stuck with Hidden Power Fire, so he does actually switch it out. He goes Rillaboom this time, and he does have Grassy Terrain. I have him in range of what I think could be Iron Head here. But the thing is, he could always Grassy Glide me, and if he Grassy Glides me, I'm in trouble. So I actually need to go back into Wingman. So I think my play is always Wingman. And let's see what he does. Does he just always switch out back out into Madness Zone? He actually goes for Knockoff and does a tremendous amount of damage. So incredible play on my opponent's part there to deal that much damage to me. I think my best play here is actually to Leech Life. Because if I Brave Bird, I kind of just lost my main way to deal with Rillaboom. So I probably lose to Rillaboom now, to be honest. This thing is a problem. I think I have to Leech Life. Because if he Grassy Glides, like I should live Grassy Glide. I actually switched it out into Madness Zone as expected. I do get a Leech Life off. Doesn't really give me much health, but it gives me something. I'm going to U-turn now. The problem is he... I just misclicked. That's unfortunate. I just misclicked. And he Hidden Power Fires me. Yeah, that was an unfortunate misclick. The mouse just clicked too fast. So I go into Vanillux, but this may actually be a blessing in disguise because I can go for Hidden Power Ground here, and I should be faster. And I actually knock out the Madness Zone, so it's definitely a mistake, but I guess it's not the end of the world. So we have that going for us. Here comes Rillaboom, so he knows he can Grassy Glide me here, which is very challenging for me. I think this is the time for me to go Fritter. Like, it's kind of tough because if he knockoffs, I go Wingman, I lose Wingman here. I need to come in against this Rillaboom and be able to set up on it, but I don't really have that opportunity. I need to be able to go for a Dragon Dance against him. Madness Zone's gone. Yeah, I think I have to go Fritter, but if he goes for knockoff, I'm in trouble. The problem is he always has Grassy Glide, so he can always do that, but he actually goes for it, and I'm actually okay. I'm curious if he stays in here, if I have an opportunity to go for a Dragon Dance. Part of me wants to just click Wing Attack, because I should be faster. And I would think that a Wing Attack should knock him out. It's probably my best play, though, is to Dragon Dance here. Because I can't get through Rillaboom at this point otherwise. I'm going to Dragon Dance. He's going to switch out. He goes Rotom. Rotom's at a lot of health still. I don't think Sucker Punch does enough. Sucker Punch fails, so he actually goes for Thunder Wave and paralyzes me. So good play on my opponent's part. I'm going to Sucker Punch again and see what he does. I'm really surprised that that's what he went for. I do get the Sucker Punch off. It activates a Citrus Berry. He does overheat, and he does knock me out. So my situation is very challenging now. He's pretty low. I don't know if he's low enough for Cross Poison, though. Yeah, the issue here is I think I have to go Drobert. He was pretty... I mean, I am offensive adamant. I just don't know if Cross Poison does enough. I think I have to chance it. The problem is my only way to deal with the Rillaboom is Crobat. So now that this thing is weakened from that miss switch earlier, it may knock him out. He's at like 35%. Cross Poison's gonna do a good amount. It's just I don't have my Choice Band anymore, so I'm not convinced it's gonna do as much. It doesn't do enough. I need him to miss a hit overheat, and he does not miss it. So now my situation's very dire. My situation's very dire. We have to go Drobert, and we have to click. I don't know what we have to click here. I don't think there's any way he saves it, so I think we just click Earthquake, knock him out. Yeah, that was the better play, is just going into him. I think I just lose to Rillaboom now, unless I get really lucky and terrain ends. But yeah, Rillaboom should be able to knock me out here. I'm gonna just go for Iron Head. But he just keeps getting the grassy terrain up, so I think I just lose to the Rillaboom, unfortunately. And I think he still has a Mega Venusaur anyway in the back, so unfortunately just a rough situation for us. We do go down. He crits me. I don't think the crit mattered, and we're just gonna go for Blizzard. So we misplayed a couple things, unfortunately. Definitely was a winnable match, but we're gonna take another loss here. Unfortunate because, like I said, last episode we almost had the match, and then this episode we were just a little bit short. I think I need to figure out a better way to deal with the Rillaboom. Maybe instead of a Choice Banded Crobat, we maybe go for like a more bulkier set with like Roost. Still does the same thing, but can Roost and kind of deal with more longevity. Maybe even put a Rocky Helmet on it to deal extra damage to the Rillaboom or something like that. So unfortunately, another loss for us, but these gyms are no joke. If you've tried the hard mode gyms, you know. So no shame in taking another loss. We'll just try to rebuild for next week. Now it's time for us to jump into the crates at Pocket Pixels, baby. You guys can go to PocketPixels.net, head to the shop, and you can pick up some awesome crate keys like the new crate we're about to open right now. You just go to shop.pocketpixels.net, check out the featured items, grab some shiny boost tokens, pick up a rank, everything like that. Support the server. 20% off is amazing and allows us to keep doing these amazing events and keep upgrading the server to be phenomenal for you guys. And this is the Fountainhead Guardian crate, which features Manaphy, Finny, Keldeo, a special Keldeo, Rainbow Feebas, Suicune, Shiny Cramorant, Crater Dragonite, Primarina, Drowned Starmie. Oh my goodness. All right, let's just get it. We already know this crate is fire. Let's test our luck and see what we can get here. I would love to get that Rainbow Feebas. Oh. Okay, I thought I was about to get a big hit on the first try. We are gonna get a Shiny Clobbopus instead, which is obviously the little baby form of Grapploct, which is cool. I mean, he's cool. He's not anything crazy, but he's cool. Look at him. Look at him doing little Clobbopus things. And attempt 2 is gonna get us a Shiny Mantike, which I guess is cool, man. We already have a Shiny Mantine on our team, so nothing too crazy there. Let's see what attempt number 3 gives us. Yo, we got Drowned Gyarados, which is insane. Yo, if you guys have never seen Drowned Gyarados, it's honestly one of the coolest forms. Peep this thing. Yeah, look at him. He looks like he's like a nuclear Pokemon from Pokemon Uranium. That's actually really... Imagine running into that thing in the water. I would never swim again. I would never take a shower or a bath. I'd be so scared that it would come out from the drain or something. I don't know. It's scary is what I'm getting at. And the orange Derpy Bird Shiny Cramorant, which is actually hilarious. What do you got for me, Cramorant? Look at him. What do you think he's seen? Because he's seen some things. Look at those eyes. He's seen some things. And lucky number 5 gives us another Cramorant back to back. All right, we got another batch of 5. Let's see what we're gonna get here in the Fountainhead Guardian crate. Give me something big. I really want that Feebas. And a Buizel. Actually, that's a Floatzel. I don't know my Pokemon very well, clearly. Just kidding. Floatzel to start off this round of 5. And another Drowned Gyarados. Okay. I want that Feebas. Shiny Clamperl's actually pretty cool. I've always thought that this was a really sick shiny. Nice like purple shell on it. Look at it. Super cute. He's like sleeping inside of his little shell. Do you think the Pokemon is the entire shell or just the little bead, the little pearl? Probably the whole thing, right? Yo, Drowned Starmie! I was actually hoping we would get to see this, because I've actually never seen the Drowned Starmie before. Let's take a look at it. I think it's gonna be epic. Yo! Tell me that thing doesn't look ridiculous. Hold on, I accidentally sent out my other Pokemon. Look at this thing. Come here. I want to see. Look at that! It's got, like, teeth on itself. That's scary. That is scary. Look at that, dude. Drowned Starmie. And our last hit for the day, what will we get? Another Clobbopus. So we get some cool stuff, man. We got the Drowned Starmie. We got the big Gyarados, of course. A couple of those Gyarados, but I think the Starmie is definitely the craziest thing. Shout out to the homies playing on the server right now. We got Spark, Daniel, we got O, we got Shiny Goluk, we got Maka, I Love Fazly. What's up? I make games. What's up, man? We're saying hi to everybody. We got some people here at the beginning. We got Gas and Marshmallow. All the people playing out on the server. If you guys want to play, it's a great community feel. It's a great time on the PocketPixels Red Server and the other servers. Play.pocketpixels.net or go to getpixelmon.com if you want to join and play. We have this thing going on right now where if you join the Discord, you can type /Discord and you can join the Discord server and you get a free shiny. So come on and play with us. And hopefully next week we'll have a little bit better luck on the gym. I gotta revitalize my strategy because I keep getting, hi, Shiny Zamazenta. I keep getting wrecked by that Rillaboom. I need to just be able to deal with that a little bit better. Until next time, my friends, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.